Hi guys, this is a book, or an attempt at a book at least, that I made for my mom and my dad. I believe I was pregnant with my youngest daughter, so about 10 years ago or 11 years ago, I made this little book, and look how much thought I put into it. I used to do things like this. I still plan on making a book. But look at the detail. I mean, it's just cute. I think it would be really cool to make a children's book. So I illustrated this and titled it everything I did. I mean, you can tell, but it's cute. So I'm gonna blur out the words so you guys can't see the words, because one day I actually plan on making this a book. But I just wanted to show you the detail. I mean, I went into this, I wanted a book for my mom and my dad to be able to read to my daughter. And so I said, how can I personalize this book? And I thought, crawfish. Or not crawfish, that's not crawfish. Oh yeah, it is. Sorry. Anyways, so I am recording this one. It's very early in the morning. It's 4 in the morning right now. Anyway, this is so cute. I mean, from what it actually says, which I would read it to you guys, but until I get it copyright, until I do it, I can't. But it's just really cute. Look. My parents love it. They have it sitting up on their little bookshelf in their living room. And a little king cake right here. At the bottom says c'est bon. I even have a back page, a very last page in this book right here, where it has Creole words, Cajun words, because my family's Creole. And there we go. That's the book. I hope you guys enjoyed it. What was I talking about? Hammocks. I was talking about hammocks yesterday. I did a whole clip on hammocks, and I didn't realize, well, it was recording. That's the weird thing. But when I went back to look at it, it was like not there. Wasn't meant to be. Wasn't meant to be. Or it would have been there, right? Basically what I was saying is I love hammocks. I have 4, 5. I think I have 5 hammocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's like another one floating around somewhere that's not even out of its package yet, but 3 of them are hanging up, and one of them is about to be hanging up. Basically, I love hammocks. And I was saying to you guys yesterday that I feel like it's so much more comfortable to be in a hammock. I wish we could work in our hammocks and do everything in our hammocks, because one, it just feels more natural. It just feels more natural that way. But also, oh my gosh, there's deer. Oops, hi, sweetie pie. Those are my spirit animals. Well, one of them. As y'all know, a jellyfish is my spirit animal. I had someone try to tell me that a jellyfish can't be your spirit animal. Oh. Can't be whose spirit animal? Yours? Okay. So, yeah. And then they were like, you're more of a cardinal. And I'm like, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that too. I embrace every possibility, because hell, I could be all of them. I'm attached to earthworms. And I've had that conversation with you guys before, where I'm like, you know, earthworms, I don't know, I connect to them on a spiritual level. I look like an earthworm. Anyway, what was I saying? Hammocks. Love those. And I feel like it's more natural. It reminds me of when we're in the womb. When we're in the belly. Wow, that is fucking bright. Imagine if I had it up. Holy shit. That is too much, Barbara. No. Perhaps I'm a little bloated today. Whoa, with this view, I feel like I have a front center to Jesus. It's just clouds, sky, sun. It's beautiful though, but shit. It's hard to see. Fuck it, we got this. What did we do before sunglasses were invented? Or visors. We had eyelashes. Or eyelids. But we can't do that while we're driving. Pay attention. So what were we talking about? Hammocks. Hammocks and crazy drivers. I'm one of those, so no judgment. But anyways, hammocks remind me of being in the womb. It's the most natural thing. I mean, think about it. When we first come through this existence, before we even come out into the earth, we're hammocked in our mom's wombs in water. Water is our first hammock. That's the first hammock we ever have. It's the first thing that ever embraces us and holds us. How's the sun on this side? Do I have it? Right? Oh yeah. Well, we're just gonna guess and see where it takes us. Whoa. When your car starts making funny noises, it's like, calm down. Calm down. Damn. I'm not complaining though. I love the sun. But like, we always want what we don't have, you know? It's like when the sun's down, we're like, damn, I wish the sun was back up, because it's either cold or it's like depressing. But then when the sun's up, you're like, shit, it's hot. The sun's in my eyes. I wish it was nighttime. So it's like we're never happy. Are we? Or are we happiness? And we have mood swings. Basically, spirit is happiness with mood swings. That's what human is. Love with mood swings, whatever mood swings are. It's fluctuations in perspective, really. That's all it is. And we call them emotions and feelings, but it's just fluctuations in perspective, because your feelings are a perspective. You could change your own feelings. Change your mind, change your life. You can see something from a different perspective. It may save your life. May help you. Once I stopped seeing something that had happened to me, or for me, more so, something that happened for me. Once I stopped seeing that event as something that stole so much from me and took away my choice, once I stopped seeing it like that, even though that's exactly what it was, I stopped damaging myself as much. It didn't happen overnight either, you know? Like, I had to quit drinking first, and then I had to quit smoking. Like, it's all been stair steps. When you're doing these things and you change your perspective, you start realizing that you actually have the power. You never lost it. You are the power, right? And you give energy. You give what you give your attention to, you're giving your power to. And so if you're giving your attention to a certain perspective, and that perspective is causing you to then harm yourself, smoking and drinking and just pissing your shit away and your life away, if you start realizing that perspective is causing that, if you really dig deep, right? You don't have control over what happened to you or what happened for you. Later on, you'll see that. You don't have any control over that, and it's already happened. But what you do have control over is how you look at it, and how you perceive it, and how you take it, you know, and how you let it take you. And so for how long are you going to let things take you? Take your peace, take this, take that, take all your energy. Realize you have the power to control it. You are the alchemist. You are creating your own reality. And when you realize that, or when you embrace that and you accept it, you fly high. Don't think about it, buddy. Anyways, I was talking about yesterday when cars pass you, or they're like just itching to pass you, and they just gotta, you know, speed up, especially on a 2-lane. Always let them take the top floor. Any car trying to pass you, let them have the top floor. I call it them going in front of you, because you never know if there's a sheriff up there, a cop, you never know. So it's like, okay, listen, don't try to like match egos with people, you know what I mean? I used to do that shit all the time. Just not a good thing, and it just causes you so much more stress. So you want a stress-free life, or you want to help your situation, whatever it is, especially on the road, especially if you got road rage. Just let them flex their egos. You know, everybody always wants to like get the top bunk. Like when you're a kid, you want to, all kids are like, they want the top bunk. No kid's like, oh, I love the bottom bunk. I mean, maybe nowadays, you never know, but like back in the day, nobody wanted the bottom bunk. We love top bunks, because it was like you were the king or queen, especially girls, you know, like princess. But so
top floor, top this. If you have a locker at a workplace, you like the top ones. Nobody likes the bottom ones, because what if there's a little roach that crawls across? You just never know, right? You don't want your shit on the floor. So it's lockers in school. Everybody likes a top locker. Nobody likes a bottom locker. So, there's reasons. So you always let them have the top floor. When a car's trying to flex their metal muscles with you and trying to like mess with you on the road, just always let them win. Always let them have the top floor, because it's always better to have the bottom floor anyway. If you really think about it, yes, are there more risks? Well, of course there is also risks with the top floor. The bottom floor, you always have an exit, right? Let's say somebody passes you and they're trying to flex egos, and you're like, what's this person doing? And you just really want to show them, but you just can't, right? So you just wait, and let's say there's a cop up there, and then the cop clocks them, but you're doing just as much because you're trying to, at this time, like, you want to be on the top floor. And so then the cop is like, oh, which one am I going to get? But then you, like, back the off because you can, and they're already closer to the cop, so you got a first out because you're on the top floor. Well, you're on the first floor. They're on the top floor. You see what I'm saying? I think a lot. Fucking seat. Ugh. Seat was up so high, it was like cracking my neck. Where your lighters at? Where your lighters at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Shine bright like a diamond. That's my birthstone.
Isn't it pretty though?
Very.
What
do you think about
the
it,
size
Dad?
of that diamond?
It's nice.
That's a big diamond.
We think it's either a third or a half. We're not sure.
You can see the hairs on my fingers. They shine like this diamond. Wow, that's a big diamond. 30 years at a company, Dad. Do you feel like you've been there 30 years?
Well, it's been more than 30 now. It's been almost 30 and a half.
Have you seen a lot of people come and go?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But only the real remain.
Yeah.
Here we go, here we go. I love days like this. What in the I have never seen Google Maps driving around mapping the area. I got my B12 shot the other day, and you can tell. I feel like I taste it. I feel like I can taste the B12. It's really weird. I feel like I just tasted it a second ago. We're just going to continue to change subjects here because, well, as you all know, I have ADD and I don't take medicine for it. I just let it do it. I let it do its thing. So if I squirrel or I go off into another direction, well, you gotta keep up with me, right? I mean, I'm not gonna tweak my randomness. I like it. I've had to live with it. I've learned to live with it a long time. I'm just saying, yeah. So we could be doing a vlog and I may talk about, I don't know, the most random shit. Let me get over since this person, remember? Always let them have the top floor, class. Go ahead. Go ahead, darling. Please. After you. Oh, see? Oh, they're like, oh, why is she letting us like that so easily? Right, so they're kind of using their brain a little bit. They're like, oh, wait. After we intimidated her. Oh, no, here we go. Oh. The muscles have to get shown. It's just a rule. Here they go. And they're just zooming on past us. It's kind of a fun little game to play, you know? Yeah, like I said, I wanted to talk about alcoholism again and how I'm so happy to be 4 years sober. Like, what the hell? If you would have asked me 4 years ago if I would have been, man. But I want to talk about it in a video by itself, you know what I mean? Because it's so, I mean, it's really special. It's special. It's a major thing that I overcame, not just in my life, but in my family's life, like in my background, in my bloodline. I'll tell you one thing. My ancestors are proud. They're very proud of me. And I'm proud. Anyway, ain't no time for that shit. Ain't no time for that shit. Ain't no time for that shit. Yeah. Stop it. I wonder, you know, I like to people watch, especially in a store or at work. That's fun. But boy, do I wonder what people think when they people watch me. They're probably like, what the fuck? They're probably like, no, really, what in the fuck? I guarantee. Oh, I probably have so many people out there that are like, what the fuck? I aim to please. Never has been being yourself more fun than it is now. I used to give royal shits, lots of them, and I just got to a place where I said, and because then I started to realize I'm just basically observing. I'm observing this reality. I'm observing it happening, and that's really all there is. There's nothing more to it. You know, we make it so complicated, but really, I'm just observing this reality. I'm just the observer of the self. I am the witness of it all. I see it. I'm just seeing it happen. That's my life. I'm just seeing it happen. I'm witnessing it. That's the awareness. Other than that, everything else is just a whole lot of details. And you know what they say about details? What's in them? But of course. But of course. Oh, that was good. Sometimes I surprise myself. 200, does 200 resonate with anybody? 200, the number 200. Oh, I'm hearing something about an auctioneer. That reminds me of my grandfather. Hi, Papa. Boy, he loved auctions. Anyone else? I don't know how to do it, but if I could do it, boy, that would be so fun. My mom used to joke with me as a kid. Here I go. See, I'm doing it now. It's just nature. Whoa. Did he just flip him off? No. So, oh, there it goes. I forgot what I was saying. Looks like little horses galloping across the road up there. Oh, yeah. I've been up since 4, and that would be tired talk. It's tired talk, Tookie. Tammy. It's tired talk. Tyler? No, whatever. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. Is that meatloaf? Meatloaf. It's classified info. Whoa. And we're passing an ambulance. Whoa, wouldn't that be some shit if I caught some crazy shit on camera? Woo! There's another sign. I met this beautiful, sweet lady. Her soul, and oh my gosh, her and her husband are just the sweetest people ever. And she calls them God winks. When things happen that are kind of like unexpected or just not a coincidence, but it's almost like if I believed in coincidence, it would be a coincidence. She calls them God winks. And I like that. I think it's a positive way to look at it. Oh, there's another ambulance. Oh, but there's 2 people shaking hands, so that's good. Okay, there could be some sort of accident. Or maybe there already has been or will be, or is occurring right now. I don't know what kind of accident. Maybe it's not an accident, but maybe it's something that is like, maybe the cops get called. I don't know. Maybe it's not about the ambulance as much as maybe cops get called, but an ambulance always comes in case someone. I'm hearing domestic dispute is what I'm hearing. Could be some sort of fight, or and maybe it doesn't even get that big. I don't know. Anyway, why am I picking up on that? That's crazy. So that happens to me all the time. People who have not been to my channel before, they're probably watching this shit like, wow, is she okay? Yes, I'm just channeling. I'm constantly channeling. Constantly. In fact, I feel like I channel more now because I put the tarot cards down. I'm not even kidding. It's like well, I guess it does make sense. My senses are heightened because I'm relying on them more and not something else. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. It probably doesn't make any sense, but it does to me. I'm so tired. I really, 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 really want to learn Spanish fluently. I know a good bit of Spanish, but I'm not fluent, and I'm not even near fluent. I would. Okay, there's another. Slow down, lady. That's it. It could be a wreck. Oh, can't wait till retrograde's over. Honk if you received great service. Two can't fit down this hole at the same time, sir. There's an 18-wheeler on this side, and then there's this trying to fit down this hole. Sorry, sir. I found the hole first. I only know that I'm straight because I'm looking at this business in front of me. I'm looking at through their windows, and I can tell their lines. That's how shitty of a driver I am.